Here we are again. Will this one be the one? Before I start, I want to read to you something that was written by lifer Trevor Mattis, who's now at Smithfield. He's an innocent man who's been in prison 28 years for a crime he didn't commit, and he could prove his innocence if he could get into the courts, but they say, no, you've used everything up. He's our kindness ambassador to Smithfield, and he and I are working on developing a bereavement support group for people in prison, because you all know what happens when you have a death in the family. There's really no support for that. So I asked him, I said, I'm going to be speaking in Harrisburg. What would you like to say? And I'm representing not just him, but Luis Suave Gonzalez, who got out just a few weeks ago. Tony Harper, who came to prison and could only write his name, and he was in our book. By the way, the good news is, our first book, Selling America's Soul, Torture and Transformation in Our Prisons and Why We Should Care, was banned as dangerous. And I was banned also as dangerous, which I have a hard time explaining to my grandbabies. And their stories are in here, and their recommendations for what could be. I said, if you had no legal, financial, or political limitations, what kind of a new system would you build from the ground up? The fact that we have life without parole in Pennsylvania is a travesty, not just to the people involved in the incarceration nation, but the children in schools that don't have funds. There are 300 lifers plus the juvenile lifers. We have 5,000 people sentenced to life without parole. And as they get older,